Hey, it's Abby here. If you happen to bump into my video, thank you for sticking around and watching it through to the end. Please like, share, and subscribe. I'd appreciate it a whole lot. Now, this is my extra short vlog to Singapore. It's exactly so because I think I was truly not focused on capturing anything, particularly because I was taken aback at the fact that I was in Singapore. I don't think Singapore was on my bucket list until I had the opportunity to go there through work. I had no expectations whatsoever, and that kept me really open to take it all in, to savor the moment, and exactly that is what I did. I stayed at the Pan Pacific Hotel while I was there, and I must say it was fantastic. You get to see a little bit more of the Pan Pacific on my YouTube shorts for Singapore. Do have a look, and yeah, whenever I could, I literally walked everywhere because I wanted to immerse myself into the country safely. But I did take a taxi a few times. Mainly when I was leaving the airport to my hotel, I had to get the taxi app that is popular in the eastern region of the world, which is Grab. Yeah, so if you're heading there, make sure you download Grab. This is basically the app, much like Uber, much like Bolt, that is popular in countries like Singapore, Indonesia, Malaysia, etc. And I remember downloading it en route, but it didn't fully download until I was in Singapore itself. But once you get it going, it's easy to navigate quite simply. Once you settle in and you would like to navigate the city, there is the underground, which is called the MRTS, that is the metro lines. I remember needing to only tap my card and then I will be charged instantly. So they do take debit or credit card. It works fine either way. And a pro tip will be to tap as you leave. I believe this was the case if I'm not mistaken. You do have to tap in and tap out of the MRTS. So keep that in mind. If you don't, I think you'll be charged for going the full length of the line, for instance. I think this is similar to London. But hey, do your own research beforehand. Don't come and say Abby told me so. Do your own research and be sure. Either I've got footage that I have lost of my stay in Singapore, or it was my memory, but I do remember having a whole lot more experience than I captured in the video. But hey, that's all right. That's all right. One thing I will suggest, or I will recommend, which I saw other people recommending as well, is to visit the Singapore Botanic Gardens, and I loved it when I went there. It took me a good 3 to 4 hours, and I believe something about Avatar, the movie, was going on here because I could see the signs. I could see something. There was something about the Avatar that was. I don't know if it was filmed here, a piece of it was filmed here or not, but if not, if so, that's great. I loved it, the whole experience in totality, and I don't remember it being that expensive, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, this is something that if you are a solo traveler, I would suggest to do, take it off your bucket list because it is a very popular tourist attraction as well. And in my usual fashion, I obviously booked an organized tour through Get Your Guide. It was a fantastic one if I do say so myself, especially again if you're a solo traveler. I would recommend this for sure. It was called the Lion City Highlights Day Bike Tour, which lasted about 4 hours. The tour was held obviously in English, and I remember our tour guide's name. He was called Holden. He was cool, he was experienced, and he took us through the city very, very safely and carefully. On the bikes, of course. We rode through the F1 track. I think Singapore is one of those places where F1 takes place every year. If you are an F1 fan, I am not, but if you are an F1 fan, this would be definitely a cool experience to do. The whole thing started with participants gathering at the meetup points. You see it on the app, you see it in the information while you are booking the tour. Each location had a stop where he would explain a little bit more, and you always had the opportunity to take photos. That is one of the things I loved about Holden, about our tour guide. He was always giving us opportunity to take photos. It was basically built into the tour itself. Here we rode through other cool places like Chinatown. It was a fantastic experiencing that. You get to see, like the residential areas. You get to see all these cool shops, very bright restaurants, and also we rode through Little India. We even stopped through at hawker centers for fresh juice to cool down. It was a pretty hot day, so we had some fresh juice to cool down, and we rode through a couple other known spots. Before wrapping it up, we rode through, like I said, Marina Bay, Singapore River. Then we went down to downtown Merlin Park, where you'll probably see the Marina Bay Sands. You saw that a little bit earlier in the video as well. This is where the Lion Fountain is, the infamous Lion Fountain, where the tourists really take their time to get the picture right. And yeah, I can recommend this tour enough, without a question. And all in all, I would say that's about it for my Singapore trip. I can't wait to go back one day, but for me, I feel like if you've been to Singapore, that's about it. You've seen it all. But if you've been there, drop a comment and let me know what you loved about it. Once again, it's Ebby here. Thank you for watching.